ladies and gentlemen, hope that you have enjoyed your meal, and we are ready to begin our program. At this time, I will turn the program over to our 2011 Calhoun County Sports Hall of Fame President, Mr. Joe Easthead. Joe.
I need to save your applause. The folks that deserve it here, and we're going to get to them in just a moment. Hope that everyone enjoyed their meal as much as I enjoyed mine. Once again, we thank David Mashburn and the Classical Level folks. Look forward to continuing our relationship with them for many years to come. Before we meet our class of 2011, there's some other folks I'd like for you to meet too. This is our 7th banquet. There would not have been a 2nd banquet, much less a 7th, were it not for the generosity of our table sponsors and advertisers in our program. Can't list all of the advertisers in the program, but the table sponsors mean so much to us that I'd like to acknowledge them publicly. Our full table sponsors, our gold sponsors, Alabama Power, the Innocent Star, Mr. Miss Sanguinetti are here tonight. Thank you for coming. Calhoun County Chamber of Commerce, our Calhoun County Commission, McCartney Construction, Morris Building Constructors, Northeast Alabama Regional Medical Center, Webb Concrete, Westinghouse. Our silver sponsors, our half-table sponsors, include the American Federation of Government Employees, Local 1945, Anson EMS, Anson Waterworks, Custom Carpet, Costa Auto Sales, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Insurance Planning, State Senator Del Marsh, and State Representative Brady Wood, McCord Communications, Miller Photographers, our Congressman Mike Rogers, Solution, Veolia Environmental Services, Welch Brothers Framing, and Young Oil. Without those folks, there would be no banquet. You get an opportunity to thank them at some point in the next 12 months, please do so. The next group that I would like to introduce to you are the members of our board of directors. Sometimes I just ask them to stand, but I am so pleased with the work that they do that for once I'd like to recognize them individually. They're kind of spread out over the room. Rather than ask, what I'm asking you to do is let me introduce all of them and hold your applause, and when they've all been introduced, give them a round of applause too. We're pretty effective at raising money, and we're really effective at spending other people's money. Mike Almerode, Lynn Costner, Connie Davidson, Mike Calloway, Ken Grissom, Mike Henderson, J.D. Hess, John Holder, Don Hudson, Mark Jones, Carolyn Matthews, John Morris, Sam Phillips. That's the board of directors. Big round of applause for all the work they're doing. Another group that I'd like to introduce to you, and again I'm going to ask them to stand and remain standing until everyone has been recognized, and then we'll give them all a round of applause. Our previous inductees, back with us this year for the first time, class of 2010. From that class, up here at the front, Pete Cook. Pete, if you'd stand up. Janet Ginn for Larry Ginn. Tommy Rose is here. Chuck Miller is here. Coach Miller, if you'd stand up, and Coach Madden. And then for the class of 2009, Mr. Harold Warren. In addition, another member of the class of 2009 is Carlton Rankin, who's wandered back to tell football war stories with Clive Bolton. Back for not the first time, but hopefully not the last time either. Coach Rudy Abbott and Coach Bill Burgess for the class of 2005. Y'all stand up, please. I'd love to see where you are. Met Coach Dunn from the class of 2006. Terry Henley, also here, class of 2006. Stand up, Terry. Let folks see. Mrs. Willie Smith, Dot Smith is here for Color Hospital. Ms. Smith, thank you. Clyde Holder from the class of 2007. Also Sandy Hunter from the class of 2007. Stand up, Sandy. Thank you. Gary Osteen from the class of 2007. On behalf of her brother, Tom Boggle, Sybil Darcy is here. Tom Boggle was inducted in 2008. Also in 2008, Ray Benson. And finally, Coach Howard Walker. Stand up, Coach. All those folks came back to be with us this year as our guests. It says to me that it was an important event for them when they were inducted, and they're back to make it an important event for others too. Thank you all for coming. A round of applause. Let me also say that all those very nice young people who have been wandering around filling people's glasses with tea and water in the referee shirts are students at Weaver High School. They don't have to be here. Visit Ship, their principal promises me that they volunteer. I hope that's the case. We appreciate all of the work that they do every year, and we appreciate this particular group this year. We appreciate the Ship for encouraging them to come. I'd also be remiss without thanking our county commissioners for the space that they donate, make available to us in the county administration building. Each of our inductees every year receives an individual plaque. In addition, we make a smaller version or have made a smaller version of each plaque, mount those together by class, and those are on display in the administration building. Next time you go get a driver's license, you'll be right there. Next time you go get your car tag, you won't be far away. Go by and see it if you haven't. Again, thank you very much to the Commission for making that possible. That's the preliminaries. John Holder, the voice of the Calhoun County Sports Hall of Fame, will get to the meat of the matter. John?
Thank you, Joe. Good evening. Very special night here in Calhoun County. You know, what we have here athletic-wise and sports-wise in Calhoun County, we don't have this in every county across the state or across the nation. We start talking about the Calhoun County basketball, baseball, and softball tournament, Calhoun County football, Jacksonville State University. Those are things that are unique and special to our area. You know, this summer, I was just thinking about earlier about the Big Ten Conference, and they added Nebraska, and they divided up the conference divisions into legends and leaders. And I thought, you know, that's what we could call the Calhoun County Sports Hall of Fame. That's what we could call these men that we are inducting tonight. They are legends and leaders. And so many memories that these men have created for all of us that are here tonight through the years, from the old Bulldog Field at Piedmont, to the Hill at Welborn, to the Creek Bank at Ohatchee, to the Peak at JSU, to the Wrestling Madison Weaver, to the pages of the Anniston Star. These men have created legendary and leadership that we cannot even imagine. They have been so impactful in our lives here in Calhoun County, and improving, as I say every year, our quality of life.